Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important case of the Bombay High Court. The name of the case is Digi 1 Electronics Private Limited versus Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax. This case has been reported in 458 ITR at page number 478 and the matter has been decided by Bombay High Court and the date of the judgment is 8th March 2023. In this case, the notice under section 148 was issued to the assessee for assessment year 16-17, for which the assessee went into the writ petition in the Bombay High Court. As all we know that on the pretext of inside portal information, verification module, or in the name of high risk transaction cases, a number of the notices are being sent to the assessees without verifying that information with the financials of the assessee, which is with the department, or without verifying this information with the written file of the assessee, and the notices are being sent for the verification, for the journal verification of the transactions, and ultimately the high pitch assessments are being made. This is the perfect example of this thing. In this case, the assessee was in the business of retail electronics business, and during the year, the cash of rupees 11 crore was deposited into the bank account of the assessee, and the total turnover of the assessee during the concerned year was 189 crores. Meaning thereby that being a business of electronics business, the cash deposit of rupees 11 crore in comparison to sale of 189 crore is not a big amount. The reasons which were given to the assessee were that account balance or value at the end of the reporting period is rupees 103.79 crore, which needs to be verified. This was the only reason which was given to the assessee for issuing the notice under section 148. The only contention of the assessee was that this information does not lead to escapement of income. The department does not have the reason to believe on the basis of this information, and the department has not verified whatever the information the department has with the financials of the assessee, which are also available with the department. When the assessee filed the writ against this notice, the department came out with a affidavit that these transactions represent cash credit and subsequent debits. On this, it was the viewpoint of the Honorable Bombay High Court that credits and debits does not disclose nature of the transaction and does not lead to escapement of income. The Bombay High Court said that this information does not hold a good ground for further inquiry, and there is no live link of the information which the department is sharing with the assessee with the income escaping assessment. Bombay High Court said that the celebrated case Lakhmani Mehbal Das is totally applicable for the case of the assessee, that there should be some reasons to believe, and the reasons to believe must have rational connection whatever the information the department have. The Bombay High Court said that the assessee has filed the tax audit report with a total turnover of 189 crores. So, simple saying that the assessee do have some account balance of 103.79 crore does not give any indication that any income has escaped assessment, and the department should have made further inquiries from various sources, whether it is the financials of the assessee, whether it is the tax audit report of the assessee, before issuing the notice to the assessee. The section 148 does not give power to department to make inquiries after issuing the notice. If the inquiry is to be done, then it should be done before issue of notice. The Bombay High Court also said that in this case, whatever the approval has been given under section 151, that approval is also mechanical, because even the approving authority has not applied his mind in giving the approval that whether this information can lead to any hint that any income has escaped assessment. In the nutshell, we can say that any information which is there in the inside portal under verification module under the high risk transaction cases does not suggest that the income has escaped assessment unless it is corroborated with the financials of the assessee, with the returns filed by the assessee, and some nexus should be, some lifeline should be there between the information and the belief that the income has escaped assessment. So, the Bombay High Court quashed the notice under section 148. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Digi1 Electronics Private Limited versus Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case has been reported in 458 ITR, page number 478. The matter has been decided by Bombay High Court and the date of the judgment is 8th March 2023. Thank you, friends.